It's ready to install. Message in the corner. Hi everybody! Good evening. Welcome to the stream. I'm awfully glad to have you. This is the real bop. We are here with Read Only Memories. You might remember Read Only Memories. We played the demo of it, my mom and I, back in like, I don't know, 2016? It says 2017, so I guess it was 2017? Unless we would play the demo before the actual game came out. I can't remember. I think the game had come out. But I remember drawing it for like I drew Turing for the hello buddy for the year 6 anniversary picture. Did I ever show you that? I never finished it, but made some good progress on it. I think I might have finished it. Anyway, sorry I never show you guys the pictures I do. I draw one every year if I don't finish it. Oh my goodness, baby! A bit quiet compared to music. Okay, hang on. Imagine we'll get this intro in the game proper, so I'm gonna just get out of the way. Yeah, now the game is fully voice acted. So, I mean, we can do that if we wanna. I could turn off the voiceover entirely. How's the sound quality? I'm gonna go feed him so he doesn't harass us as much during the stream. I'll be right back, but let me know how the sound is and I can adjust it here if need be. Oh my gosh, I understand. Okay. You want me to turn the game up a little bit? Okay. How is that? Is that sufficiently turned up? I'm actually just turning it down on the mixer here rather than the audio, so let me know if things keep us. I can do that at any time. Which one of these is the left ear? Not that it really matters, I don't think, but nice. So, welcome to Read Only Memories. I'm excited to get to play this with the game again, especially now that we've played Valhalla and have that cool cross-cannon going on. So we are returning to Boss's old stomping grounds, which is exciting. Yeah, this game has some sweet jams. I'm excited. Goes on forever. New game. So we will be replaying this and, you know, stuff we already know. But it's been a while, so it'll be like new again. All I remember is that there's a robot buddy and a houseplant that needs caring for.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day.
Furries are no canon.
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
Harsh.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further.
Go on.
And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Friend. I wasn't calling you. You want to be the cutest thing in the room, huh? A new cyberpunk adventure! Shh! Come up here. Come here. Come here. Dingleberry? His curvy cheeks, or their curvy cheeks, are very good. Prologue! $12.20/2064. Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Touch. Talk to sheet of paper. The page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. God, I forget that I can interact with everything in here and I want to. Plant! Look, this plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't it supposed to be one of those easier plants to take care of? Talk to plant. They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. No! Don't give up on Wilty! Careful, the poor thing is more fragile than a snowflake. If your plant was in any state to have a discussion, it would surely enjoy a thrilling formal debate on current events. If. Look! I'm trying. God, this sink makes me uncomfortable. You don't know exactly what that ooze is, or that it seems to be growing day by day. How many times was a repair request made? 4? 5? Landlord only cares if the rent is late. No! We will not let this plant die! It will live, damn it! Turn on sink. Running water might just make it worse. Probably not a good idea to touch that slime. That's a mystery for another reporter. Man, we can interact with everything twice. It sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with it there on the ground, don't you think? Sorry, this game is going to be like 90% me touching everything multiple times. Sorry, not sorry. This is what you've signed up for. They put all this dialogue in here, and by golly, I'm gonna read it all. Let's talk to the sink. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Did it just try to talk back? My aesthetic is lazy. A stack of paper for your unpublished novel. They're all blank, ready for your genius. Flip through a stack of papers. Don't you sass me, Blubberton! I'll have your job for this. Pen on paper is the most tangible method, but if you're going to be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good goal. No, your principal's wanting too much of the thought. Would Hemingway go full digital if he were in 2064? Probably. You could argue that being disorganized makes you a better writer if you actually wrote anything. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. Blank paper. It's not that fancy voice-activated paper. Does that mean that there is fancy voice-activated paper? Like, I know there are posters and shit. I remember that there are posters and stuff that you can interact with. This might be one of them right here. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. The group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. No, let me look at it again, damn it! The original members are long gone, but there's been a sudden rise of YMO cover bands in Japan. Touch. Careful, that's a load-bearing poster. No, seriously, last time it was moved, the wall nearly sank in. Don't touch. Thanks for the tunes! Maybe one day they'll get released on Lips Music. I'd feel less silly talking to this if it had a portrait of the band on it or something. These are those fancy-ass headphones. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones, the ultimate in budget audio. I'm gonna try them out so you can start crafting your review. Smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. They're not smart enough to say anything back, it seems. Just staring at them won't do a thing. Headphones added to items! These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. Look at bed. Your home within your home. Nothing like curling up under these blankets and escaping away for a while. You better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. No one's coming over, so no need to make the bed. Just that simple. Sleep in bed. You probably shouldn't sleep before submitting your article. Don't tell me how to live my life! Don't be a slacker! Finish your work on old Lappy. Ah yes, old Lappy. Computer's a piece of junk, if memory serves. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Maybe you'd feel less silly talking if it had a portrait printed on the sheets. Or on the pillow? No, that just gets weird. Use the headphones on bed. The headphones detect that you're laying down. Begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. That's pretty cool. Look at coffee. Coffee, the great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day. You assume. How many long nights have you been up drinking coffee and trying to get an article in before the rent was due? Can I use headphones on coffee? Can I use my ID card on coffee? No, apparently not. Careful, these are review copies. GX probably wouldn't appreciate them coming back covered in coffee. Those damn headphones. Let me know if you do want me to stop looking at everything and touching everything. Because if left unchecked, I will. Everything. Let's look at book. Copy of Wickfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. The back corner is damp and crumpled, frail from the dangers of the wilderness, or apartment alley. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken. Window being propped up by that book. Maintenance request pending. A beautiful 24/7 view, if you're a fan of up-close masonry. I am! As a matter of fact. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you picked this slacker? You start to tell the book a story before realizing the irony. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. I'm angry that I laughed. Maybe you would feel less silly talking to this if it had a portrait of a cat printed on it. Cats on coffee mugs are a thing, right? They are a thing! My very first coffee mug had a cat on it. Like the first mug that was specifically mine. It still does. I say had, it still does. That cat is still in my cupboard. You scan the book with your finger, and the audio file begins to play. Good voice acting. Okay, that should be enough testing for the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact, right away. Wait, hang on, I wanna try the poster. You touch the poster and YMO begins playing in your ears! Hey now, you're getting paid to write this review. You weren't supposed to be this morally grounded. Can I use the headphones on the sink? You can hear this in gurgling in high def! Calm down! You're not gonna get audited on your Times headphones used quota. Look, I just want to be thorough! Can I talk to the plant in high def? No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. The GX Ultra Beats sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Let's see, anything else I can interact with, maybe? We didn't look at the door. Well, at least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. Haha! Turing breaks into that very easily. I remember that much. Sync hums and blips. Sounds secure. Can we listen to this stack of paper? All blank. There's nothing to read or hear. Okay. Wait, one last thing. Don't throw your new headphones out there. It's gonna be a moderately safe neighborhood, but those will be gone in 10 minutes if you leave them out. Don't worry, we will save you. You'd rather let it suffer in peace. Dear friend. No matter how much you water it, it doesn't improve. Well, maybe you're watering it too much, you fool! Does the protagonist have a name? Or are we going to have to assign one to them? Happy is a bit of a relic. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Oh yeah, that's right! Shit, I can't remember what we called them in the demo. We named it after my mom. Oh, that's that's adorable. We named her Crystal. That's cute. I'm impressed you remember that. Alright, Journalistic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still get updates for a machine as old as yours. Alright. Time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Oops! All backlogs! Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats, you're taken out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. This picture right here kind of looks like an angel face. Like in Ava. It looks like Zerul's face. And now I have to go find a picture of it to show you. To confirm I'm not going crazy. I wonder if I made that reference last time too. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. This is from the remake. The rebuilds, but Zero face. Striking similarity. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on news before you sleep. And I like how it says Xmas light. Because it makes me imagine like a freaking Zerul Christmas ornament. Which would be the best thing to give to my buddy Mel, because Zerul is her favorite angel. Oh no, Carrie Findenberg was talking about Ava. Who could have seen this? I know, it's shocking. It only took me, what? Probably like 15 minutes? 15-20 minutes? Alright. Invitation. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony for the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Tricia Lee, DDS. That's good. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week of The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model M keyboard. Don't unsubscribe. Is that the only option, is unsubscribing? No, okay. Wait, maybe so. I guess so. Sorry, VTech. Request denied. Submission cannot be modified. Oh! That's one hell of a... That's one hell of a, policy. Promotional mail. A coupon for 5 credits! On a Hasty Infinity. Hasty! A Hasty Infinity has all of your daily calories, none of the nutritional value. Like, the opposite of a diet version. Another article, another paycheck. And it's all going straight to your rent. Spam mail. Get cheap Crash! For only 99 credits for a 30-day supply. 212 stems! I like how it says, hello, Princess Thomas. Hello, I'm Princess Emma Thomas. Oh, excuse me. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write to you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 420. Nice. 194.1. That's a weird. The point 1 is weird. 420,194.1 credits. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. What is this email? Past due bill. It says positive. Or maybe power? Your account is past due in the amount of 1,394.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah, yes, that age-old choice between food or electricity. Oh my god, Zounds! Hey there! I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly Oh My God Zounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure. And if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Well, they know people die of exposure. No, click the button! Why can't I go back? Thank you. Okay, today is Neo SF's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Ah, Neo, Oklahoma. I wonder what it's like in the future. My mom told me that they caught video of the governor yawning at the Trump rally going on in Tulsa. My parents were watching it out of some sort of morbid fascination. They said people were getting up and leaving because he's just rambling. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. Okay, today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Current event article, Harley Nova, sports article, local news article, some rando we can't interact with. Alright. In other today news, the Belmont ran today for an audience of nobody, and it was shorter than usual because the horse's training session was disrupted. Oh, season, excuse me. How did the horses do? probably not ready to run a full mile and a half after all the not running they're doing. Nice! Good for you, horses. These are both by June V. A story about the human revolution. Human revolution remains vigilant in #StayHuman protests in Upper Market. The winner was Tis the Law. I like that name. December 19th. The human revolution is on day 10. They're protesting outside various Genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Good for you, Tis! Tis the Law. A real New York horse. A local boy. Genus employees Mort Crane spoke to Ote Today to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The human revolution stands behind the claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals started by Genus, in addition to the newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in most senses of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everyone into who knows what, said one protester, who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as the story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Velmer, Anna. OK Today. What's up, Charlie Nova?
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Wow! The Hassy Boys! A story about our hometown, Neo San Francisco 49ers. The Neo San Francisco 49ers Quest for 10 is back on. December 19th. Sunday's big game at the new Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadors. They brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Women playing football! Some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but the official reports state that repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win, with a Super Bowl. Oh man, I'm not good at this. Looks victory over the Tokyo Titans. I'm shit at Roman numerals. You found out my secret. That's like 79? Because L is 50. It's 50 plus 20. Wait. Yeah. I suddenly got really concerned that I couldn't count to 20 properly. I had like a moral dilemma there. I was real concerned. Over the Tokyo Titans. Sunday's game was a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs. Between our Neo San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, it'll be a close game, to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things everything, I'm June Valmarana. Okay today. A story about a broken down Froyo stand? Froyo stand! I remember this part! Good stuff. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise! December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand. God, now I really want some Froyo. I haven't had Froyo in forever. Was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator had been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set the crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Damn, Parallax. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal? Could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as this story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. Alright, what's up on Lips Live? You want to share some Hassie commercials. Why? Why are you watching Hassie commercials? This is Lips Live's premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. I'm a talk show host bantering with famous actresses. Anyway, time for bed. Ominous. Ominous friend.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Hi, buddy.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
Ominous friend would be a good AC title. Not quite how I pictured Turing's voice, but I can roll with it.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What the hecky? How did you get into my apartment?
I came in through the door, of course.
It's pretty close. I guess it's just, I don't know. I can't put my finger on what feels a little different. I think my bass headcanon voice was like, oh, watch out. You know, that's, yeah. Maybe it just doesn't sound quite as tinny? I don't know, maybe it isn't. I expect it to sound a little bit more through a robot filter. Which isn't fair because I know that technology has improved leaps and bounds. Anyway, it's very cute. And thank you, you smug little punk. That's not what I meant.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
Smug. dog.
It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Seki Gate M/14723-B.
I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best.
Don't feel too bad.
I do! You just broke into my house!
I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter.
Hey, I use the password for, like, my pets as my lock screen on things, like on my phone. Well, actually, no, not my iPhone, my iPad.
Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
My Windows lock is broken? I mean, it's open, so it doesn't really matter. You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an INSEC Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Maybe a little more smug than I anticipated, but in all things considered, it's appropriate. Like, I guess I expected it a little bit more,
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Congo. Not Amazon. But Congo. Yeah, I mean it's good.
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove. I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent.
Thank you.
Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair. Not quite to my standards.
Hold on, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
Dog, I mind a lot.
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC. Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators, so I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit. As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
It's old, right?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
What did you do?
I would consider it no great loss, though.
What did you do to Lappy?
That dinosaur to begin with.
All my work was on there!
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Sure. Hang on. Can I do that now? Is that a thing I can do from this screen? Doesn't look like it will let me right now. Ah, there we go. How's that? Because I can't make the voiceover any louder, but I can make the music softer. How do I make it just space? Aw, yeah!
It is the least I can do.
That's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden, until now.
Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
What makes you believe that?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
How do you know the directness of connection just from the address book? Does Hayden, like, put little hearts and stars and notes? Like this was some sort of frickin' yearbook?
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
You just said you haven't seen him in a year. That's not forever. Okay, whatever. I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
We'll see about that.
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
We'll use our strong will to save Wilty. Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself.
You did.
I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing. I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
So, Chatty, what makes you so special? How are you any different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
God, that smug face.
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
Machine learning!
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know? One way or the other.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question.
Damn, buddy, this is heavy. I just woke up.
How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Damn, dude. For real, I just woke up. You're gonna have to give me a minute here. Also, this parallels some of the conversations we had in Valhalla, huh? Can you generate, like, some recipes? Or candle scents? Or craft beers? I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Can we make up some paint colors for me, Turing? Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Well then, I guess we should get started?
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Thanks. Okay, Bobblehead, I'll help, but there better be a story here. Don't be rude. I could totally afford that. Lead the way. Morning! Hayden's apartment.
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps the maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. A lucky break!
These lights look like little packs of dynamite.
It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
You've made your point about the door. Let's just head in. It doesn't look like there's much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Cool, thanks. It would be fun to see you try. Yes, I think it did.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Yeah, the 3 laws. Not really being as laws as one might think.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But I...
You did the right thing by escaping.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
I mean, I don't know if you did the right thing, but it's what he wanted, so... You know? Gosh, so many things to look at.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
You have multiple things to say about each one? More ROM components, the only things ever seem cluttering Hayden's place. What reason would you have for taking this? You don't even own a ROM. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Take plant. Pause off! Based on your track record, it's for the best. Damn. Plant Whisperer, you are not. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world, working at a company like Parallax ensure us he'll be more than well off. Hi, Hayden. The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah, that device.
Don't like the tablet, huh?
I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Well, look what we have here! A memory card! But first, let's look at this broken tech. A ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped it in the skirmish. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Durrell, and even a Familink. Take them. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So, you'll probably become a red video game wizard now.
You're not actually thinking about switching one of those games on right now, are you?
Look, Turing! What I do is my business. Television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech Banter, Ted's Code Tips, Augmented Eye. There are no buttons on the screen, and no need to watch TV right now. The remote doesn't seem to be around either. Or maybe... Turing... Nothing as interesting as the current mystery here. Just look at the view.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from.
Oh.
It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
How did you get down?
I took the fire escape.
Look at that cute little face. Of course you did. It's a long way down. Better be careful on the out on the balcony. Don't leave fingerprints. Turing probably wouldn't like it if you took that down. You don't know enough about ROM technology to know what's important here. It looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Woo!
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
I mean, you say that, but he only put it like right there. It's not like he really hid it. But okay, sure, Turing.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
What sort of pronouns does Turing use? Do we know? Because their voice sounds like a little boy, like a young boy. But as a robot, my instinct is to call it my... I don't know why I put the emphasis on instinct in such a weird spot, but my instinct is to use they. The tablet's computer says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Turing sounds completely identical to me. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust. Okay, cool.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Thanks, dog. That's true with the namesake, he.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
I remember we can be sort of a smartass in this part, if memory serves.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday!
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go! Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational
Alright, so do we want to go with Crystal again, or do you want to come up with a new name? Remember, if you put Cut the Crap, it enters that as the name. Hey, I'll do whatever name you want. What do you want to do? I call you mentioning that using your mom's name felt weird after a while. Yeah, I could see that. Mavis. Like Mavis speaking. That's not a cool future name. Hang on, let me see if I can find a cyberpunk name generator. Cyberpunk name generator. Futuristic name generator. Okay. D-Rock, Breckett, Drax, Andre, Alexander but spelled really stupidly, Morris, Wade. It's like Isaac but with a Y. Arthur but with an I instead of a U. And Linux. Jill Stingray. I kind of like Breckett. Sci-fi name generator. Darren Callahan. But these are male names. What do I just need... Beckett? Beckett works for me. You like Beckett? Or Brickett? Brickett? How's that? Makes me think of the Pokemon collector. Beckett Pokemon collector. Now I'm just looking at Beckett Pokemon Collector magazine covers.
Do you wish to keep this name? Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
What do we want as our pronouns? This is still such a really cool, like, props to the developers, you know, this is good shit. Beckett a dude? Beckett non-binary? Non-bi... No, I was kind of trying to combine Beckett with binary, it doesn't really work. It's really cool. It's yeah, I wish more games did this. Yeah, the other options are like Zer and Z, and you could do custom pronouns too, which is cool. They or she. I like she. I like that. That's good, but they's good too. I will go with whatever you like. They.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
More options. Alcohol free. Eat of the meat. You want to do alcohol free? Free alcohol? This game has everything! I'll be right back, gang. Well, I went to get my water, but it was empty, so never mind. What is our dietary preference? No alcohol, please. Oh no, alcohol, please. Importance of commas. Heat everything. Drink everything.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
I want to know what... Hang on. I want to hear you say it.
Diet set as goddammit Turing. Are you sure?
It's good to hear you say it. Seriously?
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
But no, do you want to go back and make it omnivorous, or do you want to leave it as? Okay, I'll keep it just for you, Mori.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it in review. Does that sound right? Thank you.
That's us.
That was relatively painless.
Hi, Joe.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now. I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here.
We actually made that same we actually talked about that same thing.
Let's head back to your home.
It definitely has sort of a Omoto vibe. This game's not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. I didn't even notice that you didn't say of. In either of those cases.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
Hang on a second. Just so we have a reference of what we're looking for. That's Baby Jade. Yeah, it ain't doing very good at all, is it? Jade. I've got some jade in sitting on my windowsill for it was cuttings from my mom's jade plant that she brought to me.
Have you been overwatering it?
Don't plants need lots of water? Rickett has no idea how gardening works.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in.
I don't know if it rains enough in Neo San Francisco to really, for that to be enough, but okay.
Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Don't say it with that face! The plant's named Wilsey. I got it from a friend a couple months ago.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck. Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Mildew? Time to give my landlord another call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
Turing is absolutely making fun of us. This low-key throwing shade at us.
I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
What?
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? continue to formulate a stratagem.
Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
Damn, buddy!
Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Forgive me for giving a damn! Sure, Turing, whatever you want.
Excellent. The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health. There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn.
Like so. Mine don't flower, though.
It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Turing said not to water it anymore. Just leave it be and send it good vibes. It'll be okay. This succulent is in pretty bad shape. Aren't they supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? Ha ha! Thinking that succulents are easy to take care of. That's a misconception, my friend. You are such a cute little plant, Wilty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Boo, 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 boo.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences. Probably. Hey, little Wilty. Nice leaves.
Every bit will help in the end.
The sooner you're dead, the sooner I can replace you with some nice flowers. Why would you say that? Didn't mean to give you a drinking problem. Glad to see you're healthier. I named my first bonsai. And I guess Melodrama Plant had a name. That was Melodrama Plant. But typically I don't name my plants.
I think Wilty will survive just yet.
What are your neighbors' plants' names?
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery.
What kind of bonsai is it, Dawn?
Every bit will help.
I know we've already done all of these dialogues, but I feel like I need to go through them twice for good measure. Stephanie and Sean.
I think Wilty will survive.
It's Turing, your borrowed companion ROM/investigation buddy. I had a little a grow-it-yourself bonsai kit that was a holly, but it didn't ever grow. I was disappointed because it looked awfully cute.
Hi.
Go to bed. You aren't sleepy right now. There's more adventuring to do. It seems like there's more slime since last time you looked. Maybe you should call an exterminator? Botanist? Can I use these headphones on?
If you examine those headphones on the items menu of your Lips Type M mobile device, you will be able to play any kind of music you like.
I wanted to use them on you! My first, shit, hang on. I suddenly just forgot my name of my bonsai, but then I remembered it was Fitzwilliam. Was the name of my first bonsai. I bought it from a local, plant shop. Passed away after being left too close to a cold window, or at least that's what I assume, in the winter months.
I know your name.
Yeah, it was interesting experience because you gotta take care of them, at least with mine. I don't know how you do it for mini bonsais if it's the same process, but you had to basically give it baths. Take the pot and put it into the water and let it soak and then take it out. Anyway, it's a whole ordeal. Do you have anything you want to say to me? Touch.
Aw, thanks for the hug. Wow, you really like giving hugs. Good thing I do too.
Turing, you're adorable.
You can explore my functions later.
So this is the first sapient ROM. A real true individual. We're so lonely, Turing. Hayden was always an impressive guy, but who knew he was creating someone so cool?
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, it'll really pull the whole room together.
Yes, it's got that sort
once
of
we get the
hugging Earl Spade vibe. Alright, we've been leaving the cab waiting for us, so...
Ready to head out?
Okay, hang on. Okay, let's go.
Ready to head out?
Oops.
Ready to head out?
Yes.
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside, and some answers.
Gosh, this game is so good. Okay. 2062 ZISCR4 coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. You push the car. You shake the car. Why are you doing this to the car, Beckett? Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognize your voice, so it doesn't respond. Different means same outcome. Still a victory for you. These planters are completely self-contained. Bacteria live in the base. They take in oxygen and release CO2 while keeping the soil rich by breaking down decaying material shed by the plant. Either the plant doesn't hear you, or it's choosing to ignore your attempts to talk to it. I think the Snatcher vibes are intentional. I mean, I can only assume. That it was a big influence. It's open! This sign is on 24/7. It's a sign for Stardust. What a fancy neon script. Can't look at the little sign though.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
Welcome to Stardust.
Oh, sound enthused.
You coming in? I don't really do idle chatter.
Come on, buddy.
Welcome to Stardust.
Nothing? You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare. I'm gonna hug everyone!
I don't think touching him will get us anywhere.
Turek, don't tell me who and who not to hug!
Hold up there. Got ID? Alright, looks good to me. Welcome to Stardust.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
I'm interested to hear this guy's voice too, because I remember him as well. So, is Beckett into it? I don't know if Beck would be into the club scene. I like club music, but I don't like the crowds. This is my first time, but I don't think it'll be my last.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system.
That's the kind of person who hugs bouncers and talks to cars like this kind of thing. Apparently, yes.
Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal.
Scrap Brain. Zazzer. Zone 3.
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar!
idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Poster with a face on it. I almost said unnamed face advertisement. It's a poster ad for the new art exhibit at New Drive in the Fillmore district. A flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade that opens on Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
Hell yeah! Scrap Brain, a new single by Zazen, sponsored by Arena Box. A poster for the band Zazen, one of the more popular live acts here in the city. I can't talk to the posters, sadly. But I can touch this one. You cover the face with your hand, but when you pull away, it's still there! Now you have somewhere fun to explore after adventure in! Let's look at this poster. Red World, an abstract indie flick premiering at Castro Theater. What's up? It's a chair. It sure is one chair there. Most music will never taste success without a good sponsor. Zazen just played at Bill Graham too. Why is everything always so pricey? Not like you care for them anyway. Tsundere for Zazen. They might have picked a more alluring piece to advertise. You shiver from touching the hideous mug. Do you think the bartenders keep it there to make themselves look more attractive in comparison? Zone 3 specializes in imported arcade titles, so it says. Poster features a stoic-looking naked man painted all in red. That's all that's on the poster. If anyone caught you watching it, you turn red too. Careful, it's kind of cute there. Don't steal that poster, that would be illegal. Also rude. A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough, given his size. He's got a confident look and a brute strength to back it up. Touch bartender, can I hug him? Reaching over the bar like that comes off pretty threatening. Give him a hug! Not the worst idea you've ever had, but it's close. It's not even a spinny chair. It only looks like one. What? You're not here to relax. Random glass of whiskey? It's a shot of whiskey. It's not yours. Staring at it won't make it any less not yours.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Give me a drink! It does seem like a really awkward, like it's not even facing the bar. Maybe it can pivot, but it can't like spin like all the way around, is what they mean.
What are you having?
Doggies and cream, sour appletini, a fluffy dream, a Sazerac, a Cora Peel, Natasha Alighieri, beer, Netherworld, rusty nail, Persian June, Garibaldi, Modest Connie. I forgot there were so many drinks in this. A buzzer, a power play, an Antarctic harvest, A subtle bitch, a canopy, a curve royal, a maple you closer, whiskey Rita, air drink, blue boy, sickly sky, onyx rum, wiener juice, Tokyo tea, Michelada, sober chauffeur, sunshine cloud. Sunshine Cloud's a Valhalla drink. I was hoping that there was one in here. God, there's so many here. Yeah, the Valhalla nuts are nice. I can't remember what was in the... Oh! Blue Fairy, too. A spicy gentleman. Hey! You want a gut punch? We can get a gut punch.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
An upgraded Sugar Rush. And yes, it's set in the same universe as Valhalla. We actually, our boss, Dana, worked in Neo San Francisco, which is where this is set, as an officer for a while. I like that it has the proper ingredients here.
Does that sound good? Huh. Alright, you got it. Coming right up. Now, what is it you need to know?
Yeah, it would be cool to hear to pronounce them. Wait, you can get more than one ROM character? I only remember the one. Could you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid.
It's a cool name.
I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that.
You're a cool dude.
So, what do you want to know?
You can get Tomcat to show up too? Oh, that's cool. We need to get that. What did you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I emigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills.
I like you, Majid.
But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work.
Bodyguard, in quotation marks.
Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha!
Bye, Woogie. Have a good evening. Or good day. Good luck with your work.
2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole.
Ah, yes, the debt hole.
We got some regulars around, they started bringing in enough new folks, and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know him?
Hayden, scientist guy, does some kind of computer research at Parallax.
Yeah!
Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
Thanks, dog. I'm meeting a Tomcat. Do you know where they are?
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck!
Thanks, Virginia. You're a big
Enjoy
rat.
yourself. And don't be a stranger.
You got a good smile. Good atmosphere. I like you. This one's rude to us. A woman stands at a drink table, quietly people watching. Look at this dancing guy. Heck yeah. Red dancer. They're really into dancing right now. Enjoying the moment, you suppose. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? How's the night treating you, buddy? Everything's sinking. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if you happen to know anybody named Tomcat? Ah, sorry, never heard of him. You should check the arcade. They look really hyped. Dancing's all fine and good, but gosh is it exhausting. Alright, let's dancing! Heck yeah, let's dancing! Yay, it's Let's Dance in City over here! Let's, but first, have you heard of anyone named Tomcat? Oh, Tomcat! Yeah, I think I was dancing with that person a bit ago. No idea where they are now. Try checking the bar. They've got some wicked drinks, by the way. I feel like she's talking loud because of the... She's trying to compensate for the volume of the music, but she's still talking louder than necessary. That's the kind of feeling I get from this person. Her ears are definitely those of someone who has undergone gene therapy. She's a hybrid. How come you just assume some of these people are, like, yeah, you use they for them, but you straight up assume they for, I mean, like, she for this one. Don't assume, Beckett. Ooh. Dancers on the floor. The party never stops at Stardust, open 24 hours a day. Let's look at this table. These fancy tables have little touchscreens where you can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh. That's cool. You don't have anything good to put on it or under it. Go dance with the dancers on the floor. Oh, true. Cleavage. But still! You work your way into the crowd and show off some of your best moves for a while. That was fun. Can I give hug? You get a death wish, Beckett? Maybe I do! I just freaking love hugs!
Yes, can I help you?
I'm looking for someone named Tomcat. Do you know where they are?
Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped. So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to cutie cruising.
Nice.
And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt.
Wouldn't someone named Tomcat be a cutie to you? That's... I don't know if you call it racist. That's... a hybridist? I don't know what the term is, but... I think that You Got a Death Wish, Beckett, was us talking internally to ourselves rather than them knowing our name. Got it. Good luck.
It may surprise you coming from a nasty hybrid, but I actually don't need luck. Even genotypicals flirt with me. Not like I want them to.
Why are you so angry?
And I don't know where Tomcat is, so look for them elsewhere.
Who hurt you? I know, that was my one thing I remembered about this character, is that she's rude.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
I was very busy standing at this table posing and looking at cute people. So get lost! I'm about to be free. Whoa! Beckett! Don't be a dick! Understood. Let Tomcat know we're looking if you see them.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Hey there. I heard you were looking for me.
I forgot you had it. I forgot that you were Southern. Are you Tomcat?
Yours truly, dog.
Maximum Southern! Gosh.
Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Hey, do you know where Tomcat is? It's not my job to tell you how to stop being racist! This one is now Tumblr until we learn her name. And this one, I'm just calling her Tumblr from now on.
I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time?
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside.
Jess. Tumblr is Jess.
She'd probably give hell to most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. Found a note saying he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing.
I used to flirt with both sides of the law would be a good way for a character to say they're bi. I'm both a bi and sometimes a criminal.
Well, that's one way to sour my night.
Your eyes are like that sort of gold color, like an orangey. amber color, and I like it.
I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me?
People, I do crimes.
Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
I like multiple genders, order and chaos.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
Is there a gender neutral term for aunt, uncle? Ankle. Maury, did we just hive mine on ankle? Because good. Tell us about yourself? In some way, Tomcat is Turing's ankle.
Oh, sure! You may have even heard of me in the news way back when.
Uncle. Well, I guess it depends on how you say the word aunt. Because if you say aunt, then it would probably be pronounced more like uncle. But I say aunt, so I would say ankle.
About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
I really like Tomcat's voice. So which was it? Kid genius or malicious criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes. Oh, am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
Be both. Why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
What's the deal with the accent? Are you from the South?
Raleigh, North Carolina, doll. Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
How did you know Hayden?
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy.
I happen to be an expert in lips too, waggles eyebrows.
I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
My computer runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Whew, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is.
Oh shit, guys, it's almost 10:30. We should probably go to bed soon, huh?
It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Just a whole bunch of interesting little sleeveless turtlenecks. Can you explain it like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user has tagged as private.
The cloud!
It's handy in dense population areas like NeoXF since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah.
Alright. Let me save here. Hey, no problem. Have a great evening. Did it actually save? Because the picture didn't change. There we go. So, thank you so much for joining me. It's been nice catching back up with all these good characters. Damn, we dropped a total of 0 frames this whole stream. Whoop whoop! Normally we drop at least a couple. Hell yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you had an enjoyable time. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the off-air message for this game. I should make something cool, but what? Anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a great evening. You can check out the next episode when it goes live. Up on the top right, it sees some other cool stuff that you might like. On the bottom right. And you can subscribe by clicking the little Tintibro icon there in the center on the left. Sleeping turn. Cute. Alright. Take care, guys. Have a great week. Stay safe. Be excellent. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.